Yankovic. Now, legally, I may be a U.S. citizen, but I'm Canadian in my soul. Here, then, are just a few of the reasons why I think that Canada is better than the United States. In the U.S., this loonie is only worth about 70 cents. But here, it's worth a whole $1. If you live in the States and you can only read French, you might never know what the ingredients are in crunchy cheese doodles. But in Canada, they print the ingredients in English and French because they care. When it's 20 degrees here, it's a pleasant day. When it's 20 degrees in the States, it's freezing. The artist formerly known as Prince lives in the United States. Enough said. In Canada, they have helpful, courteous Mounties dressed in cute little uniforms, riding beautiful, well-groomed horses. In the U.S., they have policemen dressed in riot gear who will beat the living crap out of you. And finally, on the U.S. $5 bill, Abraham Lincoln. On the Canadian $5 bill, Leonard Nimoy. Cool. Can I ask you a survey question?
Yeah?
What is your favorite 24-hour music video channel in Canada?
Take a talk of your life. Take a talk of my love also. Something like that.
No. Wrong answer. Excuse me, sir. Can we ask you a question for Much Music? Can we ask you a question for Much Music?
No sé.
Aquí no te rompaging this?
No sé.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Well, obviously the language barrier is a bit of a problem here, so I got myself this handy-dandy Canadian-American dictionary. What is it you like about Calgary, eh?
What do I like about Calgary? The climate.
All right, thank you, sir, thank you. It really works. Would you like to sing a Yugoslavian folk song with me? Oj, miniska pegla, 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 pegla. What's your favorite animal?
A pig.
A pig? Can you oink like a pig for me, please?
No.
Oh, please. Tony, come on. Oink for us. Oink.
No.
Oink, Tony, oink. You're embarrassing me. Oink now.
No.
Come on, Tony, oink. Have you ever had a part of your body freeze completely off?
Nope.
Could you oink like a pig for us?
Oink.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for oinking like a pig for us. Have you gotten your tickets to the Weird Al concert yet?
No, I haven't.
What? Why not? You know, the ticket's going to be sold out, and then there's going to be much weeping and gnashing of teeth, and you'll be crying and saying, why didn't I get my tickets to the Weird Al show? That's going to be you!
Are you him? No.
Oh, you mock me now.
Are you him? No.
That's a good one. I like it. It's kind of Beatlesque in its own particular way. You know, if... Ruben, what is it?
Can we talk?
Yeah, well, what's wrong?
I don't know. I feel really stupid. Like, I mean, you really want me to do this?
What, the comb bra? Yeah, it's part of the show.
Everybody's making fun of me, and I just...
Ruben, you look great. You look wonderful. People are jealous of you.
You're kidding, man.
No, really. If you looked stupid, we'd tell you. You look great, really.
You mean it?
But believe me on this, it looks great.
Well, you know, I'm really sensitive about it. I mean, you mean it?
Trust me, you look great. Now, have a good show, all right, man?
Okay.
Take care. We'll see you. Right now I'm in the middle of an exciting game of catch it and you keep it. This is a lot of fun. I got two of my friends on the street in the freezing cold 6 stories below. Hey, Lynn, Ruben, how you doing? Yeah, right now they're tied at 0-0. Let's go with the ever-popular wet roll of toilet paper. Always a big favorite. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Okay. Here you go. Oh, backed away from it. Too bad. Too bad. Well, they're still tied at 0-0. I guess this calls for the tiebreaker. Okay, guys. All right, you ready? You ready? I'm here tonight in Regina, which of course is a French word meaning home of the really big chairs. On today's Road Report, I thought we'd just take a minute and have a little talk with some of the hardcore fans that hang around outside after the show. Well, here's a likely group right here. Hello, my friends.
Hi, Al.
So how's it going?
All right, yourself.
Oh, pretty good. Gee, you guys must be freezing out here. Well, you guys have just seen the live show. You just had the Al experience. So, for the benefit of our much music viewing audience, how would you describe a Weird Al concert?
Well, it's a rockin', rockin', multimedia extravaganza, a thrill ride for the senses, a veritable smorgasbord of sensory delights.
Wow, that's very flattering. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say.
We were overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the event. It made speed look like a slow ride to Grandma's house.
Really? Wow. Gee, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys are my best friends in the whole world. Oh.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt the tour highlights like this, but you'll never guess who finally showed up. Keith Richards. I can't believe it. Keith, what took you so long? You were supposed to be in the last segment with Mick. You're late.
The later, the greater.
Yeah. So what's the deal? How come you're so late?
You know, I mean, like, again, but I was butterflies, nervous, but then we'll go, I'll watch this, and he's, so like, other people say, oh, I must go to the John.
What?
Bit of bing, bit of bang, bit of boom, figure it out.
Okay. Well, what do you say? Let's get this interview started.
Hey, here we are, here we go. UFO.
Yeah. You are Keith Richards, aren't you?
I could be Coco the Clown, the red nose and the ginger wig.
Well, that would have been my second guess. Hey, what are you doing there? Put out that cigarette. That's bad for you. Bad, Keith, bad. That's better. Keith, first of all, I've always wanted to ask you, what was it like writing Good Golly Miss Molly?
I mean, maybe you should ask Little Richard.
Well, he's not here, is he, Mr. Smarty Pants? I wanted an interview with him, but all I could get was you, so now you're here instead.
Well, you asked for it, I mean, now you got it, so you might as well learn to live with it, and that's the way it is.
Say, Keith, you look parched. Here, have some water. Attaboy. Now, have some warm goat's blood. I made it special just for you. Good boy. Now, Keith, tell the truth. This might sound strange, but do you have I Love Weird Al tattooed on the inside of your lower lip?
Well, that's quite a question.
Yeah, well, if you don't, then prove it. So it was just one of those crazy rumors. Say, Keith, how do you feel about Mick Jagger's body odor?
It's, I've almost got used to it, but you never quite do.
I'm told that the one thing that you love doing when you're traveling around is going to the zoo. You like zoos?
Me? Oh, I've seen thousands of them.
So, what does Keith Richards do when he's at the zoo?
Open the cage, let the animals out.
But, isn't that illegal? Okay. I was just wondering if...
Open the cage, let them out.
Yeah, I got it. Keith, I was just wondering, after the show, do you want to go bowling with me?
Let's go,
Really? You like to bowl?
It can change your life,
I know what you mean. Well, let me just finish up the tour highlights, and you put on your bowling shoes, and I'll meet you on lane 27. Keith, thank you for dropping by.
My pleasure.
La 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 la.
I'm not doing very good at all.
Well, what's the matter?
I'm really nervous. I don't know. I'm just really nervous tonight.
Okay, come on, Doug. You've done hundreds of these shows. This is just a simple case of stage fright. I'm sure you'll get over it. You're a professional. You always do.
Well, I know, but it's a sold-out house. There's going to be a million eyes out there, and me, I just really don't feel very good about this. I don't know. I just don't feel good.
Well, John, I'm sure whatever it is, you'll get over it. I mean, you're a professional. You've always pulled through for us. Just relax. Just enjoy yourself and have a great time. Sudbury is the home of what is perhaps Canada's most famous national monument. That's right, the Big Nickel. Note the difference in size between this regular nickel and Sudbury's Big Nickel. It's much, much bigger. It's huge! Sir, does it fill you with an overwhelming sense of community pride to know that you're in the city of the Big Nickel?
Oh, yes.
Here, of course, is the rarely seen dark side of the Big Nickel.
Well, Al, before the Big Nickel, I was not much of a man.
It's interesting to note that if the Big Nickel were in fact made of nickel, it would be worth considerably more than a nickel. Perhaps even more than $1. Hey, Noof, how you doing?
Great, how are you?
All right. Do you have any rules for being on the bus?
Well, we don't allow any drugs, and we don't have any firearms, and no Michael Bolton.
Tell me, what's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you on the road?
Well, I remember one moonlit night, just like tonight. I was driving along. It was one of those quiet two-lane roads in Saskatchewan, and I actually heard and felt this thump, 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 thump noise. I stopped the bus. I went back there, opened up the back doors, and there, like I could see in the moonlight, there was like a human head. A human head.
Can you tell me, why are you having a St. Patrick's parade 2 days after St. Patrick's Day?
I don't know. We want to make it last.
You guys are wacky, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At least a week. We'll be going for another few days after this.
Can you explain to me the impact that a saint from Ireland would have on a largely French-speaking community?
Ouais, je pourrais dire ça en français sûrement.
Excuse me, sir, do you often get bothered because you look so much like our keyboard player, Ruben Valtierra? Chris Barron from the Spin Doctors. I love all your records, man. Sir, do you think that Jerry Lewis is a genius or just moderately intelligent?
A genius.
I think he's a genius.
It's a genius.
A genius. Excuse me, do you speak English? Bienvenue, escargot, croissant, ménage à toi? Woof. Woof. Woof.
Hey! Larry, this can't be. We've been going on. No. Listen, Rover's not going to be happy about this, Larry. And if I have to tell Rover, don't make me tell Rover, Larry. It's too late!
Jeff is a little busy right now. The stress job might be getting to him a little bit, so we should cut the road report short. This is Al on the road in North Bay. 63,524 bottles of beer on the wall. 63,524 bottles of beer.
Hello. Now we're here in Halifax. You know what that means? It's time to do the Halifax dance.
Hey!
On the wall, 2 bottles of beer.
I figured as long as the band was stuck here on the bus, I'd take this opportunity to give you kind of a public service announcement and tell you about the 4 main rules of bus safety. Rule number 1, always ride on the inside of the bus. No matter how fun it looks, bus surfing is just not a good idea. Rule number 2, never annoy the bus driver.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Rule number 3, be careful of foreign objects when closing the bus door. And rule number 4, no horseplay allowed. Play your outdoor games outside the bus. I hope these simple rules will be useful for you next time you or one of your loved ones has to travel across Canada in a bus with a big smelly rock band.
Wow, that was a nice little trip down memory lane. I remember that stuff like it was just last year. But hey, we're coming at you again real soon with some more live shows, so keep watching Much for all the tour dates and details. We're just about out of time. Did I forget anything? Did I mention my new album, Bad Hair Day? Okay, just checking. Well, then I guess that's the end of the show. But, you know, we had some fun. Maybe we even learned a few things. And nobody got seriously hurt. That's the main thing. Right, Harvey? Yeah, pal. So until next time, remember, keep your feet on the ground, keep a song in your heart, and keep your hands out of your pants. That's disgusting. Say goodbye, Harvey. I am not an animal! I am not an animal!